What's going on, guys? So today I have a box. I got a mystery box. I got a white box in the mail. So I'm quite curious to see what this is. I figured I'd turn the camera on. It's really heavy, so no idea what's in here. But anyway, today's EDC is a quiet carry drift, an all blacked out version. Pretty interesting knife. Just got this one in trade not too long ago. Let's go ahead and cut this tape and see what's going on with this thing. So, all right, as the camera focuses, it's a crate club. How about that? So we have crate club for July. All right, reposition the camera there so you guys can see a little bit more, and we're just gonna jump right into this. So first we have the Gerber Freescape Cam Saw. Now this is a saw that we saw, it's a saw we saw in a battle box. All right, so this is actually, kind of looking in here, there's a bunch of stuff from battle boxes, which is all pretty cool gear. But we've seen this saw before. I actually did take this out and use this. I like this. This works very well. This is miles ahead of that Zippo, wannabe fold saw thing. The camp axe hatchet slash saw slash something else. But this thing actually works. All right, there you can see it, opened. It's actually fairly easy to use as well. All right, so the bigger teeth really do cut deep quickly into logs. So if you happen to have logs that are too big to snap, because the little trick, you put it in between a Y and a tree and push, you can snap large branches fairly easily that way. But anyway, if it's too thick to snap, you actually have to use a saw. This is definitely a good one to use. All right, happy with that. So then we have one of these, which we've also seen in a battle box. These work tremendously. If you have not seen this in the past, I've done a video testing this out. This works wet. It works very, very well. It burns very, very hot for a pretty long period of time as well. So if you can't get a fire going with one of these, you don't know what you're doing. So it doesn't really matter either way. But these are fantastic. I'm actually excited to see another one of these because I will certainly use that in the future to get a fire going. Then we have some skin barrier ointment. I believe we also got this in a battle box. Have not used that yet though. All right, another item from a previous box. Let's see. We also got this in a battle box. Nikron, and I actually do use this occasionally. This is very cool. This goes straight, or the actual head just twists, all right, so that it's on a 45-degree angle. Kind of cool if you like that traditional, military flashlight deal where you can kind of clip this, on the front of your, pocket on your shirt or vest or something, and it will, throw light straight out in front of you. It's actually really, really handy, particularly if you happen to have some kind of like tactical vest or something like that. Might be a consideration for you. But yeah, pumping out 1200 lumens, which is plenty of light, and also has red and green. All right, the red preserves your night vision, which is very nice. In fact, in the future, I'm gonna do a separate video talking about different LEDs and their advantages, because people ask that question all the time. What's the different colors for? Well, they all do serve a purpose. So moving on, we have this Ready Hour 72-hour food kit. All right, let's see if it's the same contents as the one we got in the battle box. Black bean soup, okay. Mac and cheese, home style potato soup. I do remember potato soup. I'm not sure about the other two though. And then creamy chicken flavored rice. And this is a lot of food, by the way. I don't know if they're suggesting this is, let's see, averaging 1,600 calories per day for one person. So 72 hours for one person, I would say, yeah, that's plenty of food to actually be comfortable. Even if you're exerting energy, moving around, camping, building things, I think those would be plenty of calories to last one person 72 hours. God forbid there's some kind of emergency or something. All right, so it goes off to the side. What else do we have here? Oh, we have this knife, which we got. Oh man, we got this in a battle box, we got this in a going gear box, and now we have it in a crate club. The Gear Aid Bury. All right, so I've talked about this numerous times. Just fine, nothing to write home about, nothing to brag to your friends about, but certainly put this in a vehicle, maybe put it with your spare tire or something, or keep it in the back of a bag, if you're not hiking miles and miles and miles, and weight's not an issue if you're just going camping or something. just a nice little backup blade. Never know when you're going to need it. You should stash these things everywhere. So, not too shabby. And moving on, let's see. What is this? So, Peltor Sport Tri-Flange Reusable Earplugs. So, nice earplug set. These definitely look like a better quality earplug. This little kind of step-up pattern here. I do like wearing, you know, I forget the brand. And it's not even just the brand, the style. If you guys watch Hickok 45, you know, he has those kind of stiff, whatever it is, it goes behind your neck and has the little rubber caps on it. That's the style of hearing protection I like the most for actually shooting. And the reason for that is because if I'm shooting rifles and stuff and I have the, you know, my ear down by the stock, when I wear over the ear muffs, it always gets in the way. I hate over the ear muffs for shooting. Now, if you're just outside weed whacking or something, yeah, they're fantastic. They're way more comfortable. I'd rather have something over my ear than stuck in my ear, personally. But when you're talking about shooting, I have to have something in the ear. So this might be another option. So pretty cool, made by 3M. So it says noise reduction rating to 26 decibels when used as directed, which is fantastic. That's like nothing. So that's pretty cool. Then, ooh, we got two knives. There's more stuff underneath here. What is this? Oh, I actually love these, and I do use this, and I will absolutely use this one as well. This is a, it's a panel. It's a stiff, like, plastic panel. You can see the little eyelets here to drive screws through. And then we basically have, well, let me take it back here. This is for hiding your guns. All right, so you can put it under a desk, behind a closet, or not a closet, behind a dresser, wherever you want. All right, so basically you mount this plate, and then we have a generic, you know, pistol holder. You could put these things anyway. Like I said, you could put it upside down under a desk, so you can reach under a desk and retrieve a pistol. You could put it on the wall like this, behind furniture. It's just fantastic. It is awesome for hiding guns. All right, big fan of that. That's pretty cool. So I like that. Put that off to the side here. Then we have this, which I think is might be a cook set. Let's see. Gordon Field. I do have one of these. Not really, I shouldn't say cook set. That's not the right term. It's like a system to be able to cook over a fire. If yes, I do remember that correctly. So there's 3 pieces here. Okay, that basically build up a rod that you jam into the ground, and then you have 2 different, you know, separate accessories. One has a hook, so you can hang a pot, you know, hang it over the fire, suspended, and the other one is a plate. Okay, so you can cook directly on this grate here. I said plate. I meant to say grate. So that's really cool. And, you know, you can still put pots and stuff on top of here as well if you don't have a bail to hang it with the hook. But it is extremely useful. I actually have this in my camp stuff, but I have not used this particular set yet. This is kind of a reminder. Sometimes I just pack stuff away and forget I have it. That is really, really cool. I love that. All right, so let's put that, actually put it back underneath here. We're gonna check out these blades. But I have a feeling that we've seen both of them before. And we have, well, at least this one. So this is the Revolt Remove, all right, and this is that design where we have, well, let me just take it out and show you. Let's grab our quiet carry here. Zip that plastic open. All right. So yeah, this is really cool where we have the hidden gut hook that's integrated into the spine of this blade. And, you know, if you're looking at this, even a knife person, you would never think that this is a removable piece on the back here, but you push down on the jimping, all right, you can see it pops loose, all right, and then this comes out, and then we have little finger grooves on the bottom to be able to use this, all right, and we have a gut hook. There's a closer look into that blade, which is very sharp, by the way. It does work just fine if you need an emergency gut hook or something. All right, and then it just kind of pushes back in there. And you can see it doesn't, it's not like loose and rattling around. You would think by design, like I don't know how it's gripping in there or not, but it's tight. You would never know. Like I said, if you hand this knife to someone and they're using it, they would never know there's a little removable piece in the back here, which is really, really cool. I think they should make another version of this that has like a ferro rod striker or something, you know? That would be pretty neat. But anyway, that is the Revolt Remove. Very cool knife. And finally, we got another Fox Edge knife here. And I'm assuming it's one of the fixed blades that we've had before. Grab that quiet carry again. Rip that open on both sides. All right, using knives, open knives, what we do. And yes, this is actually a really cool one. I was very impressed with this. All right, with the comfort on this particular model. All right, you see that nice black blade, like black stonewash. Let me get some of that oil off of there. But yeah, super comfortable knife to actually hold. I don't know if I posted that on Instagram or I might have made a whole video on it, but super, super cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this paperwork out real quick. I forget the name of that Fox Edge knife. So let's see if that's in there. So we have our earplugs. We have our chafing ointment, salty britches chafing ointment. BattleTech concealment holster. Again, you can see there. You can hide that thing anywhere, which is very cool. The emergency food, of course, the fire starter, the Gear Aid Bury. All right, our light, our saw, our grill set. That's an easy way to describe it. I was like at a loss for words. I'm like, it's a cook set. No, wait, no, it's not a cook set. What is that thing? Yes, it's a grill set. And then of course our remove knife and the Fox Edge Done Deal. That's right, the Done Deal. You can see all the specs on there, which is nice. They put that on here as well as the Revolt remove. So yeah, pretty cool. Great club. I mean, in this particular case, this happened to be a revisit of BattleBox. You know, we got these different things in different BattleBoxes here and there. So if you happen to be a fan of BattleBox, this was certainly, you know, a nice surprise. You know, 2 blades is obviously a really cool bonus. But yeah, I mean, this whole box was a surprise. I definitely wasn't expecting that, but that was a really cool thing. I mean, some of this gear, like I said, I've been using, and I love to be able to give a lot of this stuff away to people. Maybe in trades, just throw it in as a bonus. You know, the food is obviously always something. You can't have too much of emergency food. You know, and flashlights too. It's something I always said. You can't have too many flashlights. You never know. A real emergency hits, you want to be able to give flashlights to everyone you know, in my opinion. To your group of people that you're with, most people aren't prepared. You know what I mean? So having excess gear, things like knives, things like flashlights, food, you know, shelter, extra blankets, things like that. I mean, when something really does go down, God forbid it ever goes down, I mean, knock on wood, hopefully it never goes down. But if it does, your friends and family probably won't have any of this gear that you've been preparing with all these years, right? So having extra is great to be able to give to them and share in a real life emergency. So I never complain about too much gear. But anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any of this stuff that was in this box, let everyone know down in the comment section what you think of it. Like I said, both these blades, pretty cool, super comfortable, very usable. The remove has a very cool gimmick, but it has a novelty factor, but it's actually a very usable knife. It is very soft to steel on there, but you know, of course, if you are up on your sharpening skills, shouldn't be a problem. Once it gets dull, just sharpen it back up. But overall, it is very comfortable as well. So that's it. That's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I will eventually do a video on this quiet carry. That was a newer trade that I did. I wasn't familiar with the company, so just you know, playing around with that. Very interesting blade steel on that as well. So we'll talk about that in the future. That is sporting a Vanix steel. So anyway, that's it for now. Have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.